I feel like 2019 was quite like the rise of Deathnote, at least. I've seen him a lot more deeper in tournaments than all the years before. He's been stable in the scene for quite some time, and we have seen him a lot in the early rounds, but he keeps on improving, which is really, really, really cool to see.
Yeah, I agree. Seems to have been getting better and better. Hawk versus Ankes, by the way, is in our third semifinal. Dude, I'm sorry, but I forgot. What race is Ankes again? Is he Night Elf?
Yeah.
Okay. If in doubt, assume Night Elf.
Dude, this is a Farseer, Warmill, Barracks. What is going on?
He's actually playing Headhunters against human.
With a Farseer.
Man.
KiWiKaKi.
But he's not doing it post-tech start. Okay. Okay. This should not work, theoretically. But let's see. Dude, if he actually makes Bloodlust work against human, I'm gonna fly on over to Canada. I'm gonna get myself some maple syrup. I'm gonna go skiing a little bit. And then I'm gonna go to his house and kiss him on the cheek and tell him how beautiful of a man he is.
You would definitely deserve that. Maybe you can take me with you. Always wanted to go to Canada. And if, like, maple syrup is involved, I'm all in.
Headhunters against human. What the hell?
This is the greatness of these open cups. We would never see that at a WGL. We would never see that at H&W Masters. But you get this at Ryzing Star.
Yeah, we saw Headhunters for a little while when, you know, Wind Riders were first being played and then countered by Dragonhawks and then Mass Dragonhawks coming in and then Headhunters being the counter. But Kodos kind of took over instead and we don't see many of those anymore. What is going on with this Ogre Magi, dude? He's attacking a lot of these peasants. The Water Elemental not touched. He was probably ensnared. Oh, these peasants.
Did he get it?
Oh my god, he got
it!
The Woofy! Are you serious?
The Super Woofy! Oh wow, this is more than 100. They are so hungry. These Woofies are so hungry.
Oh, that's a disaster.
That's an absolute disaster.
Such a disaster.
He doesn't need these headhunters. Just give me a pack of wolves. You get eaten alive.
You do this camp knowing you're gonna fall behind in tech. But you at least get level 2 right away.
Oh, another kill. Another kill. Low damage roll. Oh, there's another shot. And there we go.
Farseer's almost level 2.
KiWiKaKi on an absolute rampage.
Completely ridiculous. Heavy punish. Holy crap.
What a crazy start.
Okay, now he is. Tech begins now. That's actually surprisingly close to the Orc tech, but of course it's a very different Orc build. It's completely different.
Yeah, we can't really talk about timings and power spikes here as we are absolutely not familiar with this Headhunter play. Skip the shop, by the way, so the tech was quite fast. The thing is, like, no reinforced defenses, but this Archmage is level 2.
He's attacking into the main now, though, and there is some burrows exposed in the back.
And a lot of mana to use.
Yeah, 4 footies here. This is quite a bit of damage. One burrow will most certainly be getting cancelled. The question is how many footies are going to die for... Wait. Footies retreat? Okay. I guess AM Water Elemental damage is enough for the burrow cancel. Oh, smart by Deathnote there, knowing exactly how much damage he needed.
The Farseer didn't get the kill for the next level, which means no Chain Lightning yet. Good multitasking by Deathnote, saving all the workers and doing the attack into Kiwi's base.
Hunters are attacking the tower. Super weird, man. Super weird what's happening here. Shop killed as well. Oh, and defend finishes. That is a monumental upgrade now.
A monumental upgrade. I haven't heard this from you. But good building positioning, like surround on this burrow. But this is so many resources drained. And the damage is still enough. He has more water elementals if he wants to. Doesn't even need it. Yay. What a pendulum swing.
Yeah, I think Kiwi is getting the short end of the stick here. He's got no burrows. He's got no production coming. At the same time, there's a lot of headhunters in the human main.
Yeah, and Deathnote has no resources as well.
But the big mana equates a lot of water elementals.
He got 3 burrows. Of course, he invested the big potion, but he got 3 burrows.
The peasants aren't even mining.
No.
Who's gonna TP home first?
Deathnote can't get a second hero because he's supply stuck. Needs to wait for a kill. He doesn't have the resources. All morphed to militia. This is the weirdest base race ever, maybe.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Farm is gonna fall here, as it seems.
Yeah, takes out more workers. Reinforced defenses. We have reinforced defenses at what, 6 minutes into this game?
Oh, level 3 AM, that's a big one though. That's a really big one.
But he only has 1 more water. Okay, he summoned a new one, so he has 2 level 3 water elementals. Level 2 water elementals.
Oh, Farseer needs 1 more kill for level 3 as well.
Oh, this burrow falls. He got the 4th burrow. And Kiwi is at 24 supply. Can't build any peons. And this is a triple kill for Deathnote. He has 1 peon remaining and 1 peon in production. Deathnote is aiming for the stronghold. But on the other side, it looks the exact same way. What is this game?
But the stronghold is definitely going to go down first. The thing is, even if Kiwi TPs in, he only has headhunters against defend footies.
Yeah. And the Brilliance Aura will help so much.
I think this is just all-out base race, dude.
But who can, like, Kiwi's moving. Oh, Kiwi has 2 new burrows here in the north. Okay, but yeah, the stronghold falls.
Is he gonna TP? That's no TPs.
Okay. Hit the stronghold. Yeah, the stronghold is down. And now we have defense footmen on headhunters. Both no mana.
Fight for Deathnote theoretically.
What
range advantage?
A crazy quarterfinal start. We will not see a single tier 2 unit in this game.
It looks like Kiwi's checkmate though. He's got 0 gold. Literally 0. He can sell the TP for 175, but he's not getting anything else. And the keep is still standing. The economy is slowly being re-established.
Oh, wow.
Farseer, if he dives in here, he might be stuck. He can't TP anymore. And the headhunters, easy pickoffs.
Yeah,
Defense footies are winning this game. Defense is single-handedly winning this game.
The Russian holding on until his opponent is at this weak spot and then crushing this. Wolfie's taken out. He has 17 supply.
A player's forces are under attack.
Another headhunter falls. Will never be rebuilt. How is KiWiKaKi supposed to win this?
He's not, honestly, but he's trying.
Slowly but steady, the economy starts rolling again.
Dude, this is like a total war kind of game.
Yeah.
Like everyone was suffering, not just military, also the civilians, the infrastructure. Dresden was bombed, dude.
Yeah, Kiwi's base. That's Dresden for sure. Like, with perfect movement, he wins against the defense footman, right? But it's not happening. The footman again jumping on these headhunters. Good movement. He can't. Can he zap this archmage? Not really. No mana.
And a few peasants are dying here and there. That's true, but they are getting replenished.
Yeah. Wolves did a great job.
Are under attack.
But then came defend.
Yeah, defense seriously won this game. But smart by Deathnote to realize if he gets defend, he can pressure this base totally into submission, unless the Farseer reacts.
Farseer, by the way,
rolled the dice. He was like, ah, maybe I can win this base race, but nope, he could not.
He still sees a chance somehow. Oh, this Arcane Tower is gonna be so big.
A player's forces are under attack.
He saved a couple of peons. He will just fall as well. Close to level 5.
Peon block into AM kill. That's the only way.
Yeah. But even then...
But blocking with peons is not so easy.
They're so slow.
They're so derpy, dude.
GG! Nope. Oh, wow. That was one great start into this best of 3, and Deathnote prevails. Nerves of Steel going into this base race with what? An Archmage and 4 Footmen, and winning it.
That was
after this start, where the Wolf got the last hit, and he killed what? 4 or 5 peasants?
You know what? Maybe we need reinforced defenses on tier 1. I'm kidding, guys. That's not serious. Just joking. Manda Brown, thank you very much for the 5-month resub. A fellow streamer. Thank you very much.
A very nice guy as well. Shout out to you, my man. Drilltainment, 37 month of resub. Rise again. Warcraft. Nice one. Stillschweigen, 15 month. Foxcast, thank you very much for the sub. Side, thank you for the host. And Kaiser Argent Fox has subscribed as well. Say So from New Zealand, 19-month resub. Go Kiwi, LA Pride. Thank you, guys. Lots of subs coming in today. Do we have...
Did Xander host already?
I think so.
Did you see the gaming? Ah, I see it. I posted.
Okay. Ah, okay. Here we go.
But how cool is it that he's actually trying headhunters?
Yeah.
And I hope we don't have this weird base race again. I want to see...
Something else?
I want to see, no, just a straight up game if headhunters does somehow work. Ki was trying to play dark green here, but nuh-uh. Not in our house. Deathnote can switch color? What the hell? Is that a completely new bug?
I don't know.
Never heard that before.
Alright. This was a spectacular game 1, and now round 2. KiWiKaKi versus Deathnote. We continue this series. Who's gonna go into the semi-final of Ryzing Star Cup number 1, powered by AMD? It's either an orc from Canada, who's in the ropes though, or a Russian human. Could not be the only Russian human in the semis. Let's take a quick
I just noticed we have or human. I better turn up Control M. Give me some music up in here. Hell yeah.
Hawk, by the way, is in the semifinal already, defeating Ankes with 2-0. Fourth is waiting for his quarterfinalist. It's Starshape versus Music in the round of 16. The bottom part of the bracket, rather slow. I guess some join bugs there as well.
Do we know fourth, by the way?
I don't know. It could be a Smurf, but I really don't know.
It sounds kind of familiar, or maybe I'm just imagining that.
You imagine a lot of things, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
True.
True.
I learned that from Scrubs. Daydreaming is a lifestyle.
Is that what they say? That fits JD.
I'm pretty sure. Thank you very much, Padromi, for the 6-month resub. He says, thanks for everything. Thank you, man. Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, thanks for following us for such a long time already.
We have it again, Neo. Farseer, Headhunters. Let's go.
Yeah. KiWiKaKi, maybe my second favorite orc next to Linguagua, who played the TC Headhunters in Mirror. Once. Twice. But yeah,
I still doubt that ever happened. I think you're just saying that.
You just never hear when cool stuff happens. Like, never is maybe an exaggeration, but...
maybe a little bit. Alright. What kind of game are we gonna see here, boys?
Fourth is a player for BMZ. Cool. Cool to have him making good run. Deathnote on the pulse of time, dragging out these rock golem, this rock golem, and getting a Shadow Priest against the Wolfies. The Wolfies were really good in game 1, so can't blame him. Huh?
That Wolfie last hit was really insane.
Yeah.
Game 1. So it's 3 Wolfies for the level up, right? And it's a nice thing as well with the Dispel. You can't like resummon them to disjoint the damage or something like that. Did disjoint right there. So there we go. One more Wolfie die and look at the AM experience. Boom! 184. One more Wolfie for the level up. This build, this opening is so good for human nowadays on this map. As you said, Deathnote on the pulse of time. Lin has already found a counter to it with an early scout peon, but in Kiwi's build, there's no room for a scout peon.
Only now the first experience for the Canadian, who did start his tech, so he gets that, but not really too much. Usually with the Farseer you're way faster, but thanks to the Warmill and some Headhunters, this does take more time. He's trying to snipe the Shadow Priest now, who's out of mana, so not that dangerous anymore. But of course preventing from healing.
Did you just knock over your closet or something?
I knocked over something, I'm not sure what it was, but
the stream is still running, so everything's fine.
I think so.
SK Gaming Push, thank you for the 20 months. I live a simple life. Watch back to Warcraft hungover on the weekend and hit subscribe. Cheers, boys. It sounds like you could be great friends with Jenny Brenzelberg, actually.
Absolutely. Great lifestyle, you guys.
Who has been missing these last couple of days. Jenny, where are you? Are you playing Smash Bros all weekend long, or what's going on?
He sent me a tweet, so he's somewhat alive.
He's probably got a guilty conscience for not being on stream, so he tried to reach out some other way. 3 Headhunters, surprise! Coming in. Ooh, trying to snipe the Shadow Priest.
Yeah, the damage against the Shadow Priest is really good. But no cigar. And that is the last pack of wolves.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I don't think...
wolves. I like that.
And I don't think... Oh, okay. Micro slipping a little. I thought if he dances a little around the tower, he buys enough time for the arcane. But no.
I don't want to steal your thunder here, Neo. But to be honest, 2, I don't know if it qualifies for a pack. and that begs the next question. How many wolves do warrant a pack?
Huh.
How many wolves does it have to be a pack?
Any biologists in chat? Any wolf experts?
That's one of my favorite things in the English language, that for so many different species of animals, there's a different name for a group of animals. Like for lions, it's a pride of lions. I think for owls, it's a school of owls or something like that. And there's many different ones. That's something beautifully rich that we don't have in the German language. But anyways, Alchemist.
Yeah, Farseer Alchemist. Very good with Acid Bomb against the Defend Footman to at least do some damage. And of course healing will be good as well, but no stun. A pack can be as low as 2, is what chat says.
I don't know if that's true.
I believe that.
School of Fish. Yeah, I was saying, for example, owls. But is there a different one for owls as well? What might that be?
Okay, according to the Google, a pack ranges from 2 to 36. So what's 37? Why do they have a name for 37 wolves? A package?
A package of wolves?
What the hell?
Is it actually a parliament of owls? How amazing. It's actually a parliament of owls. How awesome is that?
That's so fitting. The English language. Beautiful.
Maybe they're making it up though. Because owls
I don't care. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
We're just gonna take it as fact right now.
Yeah. Oh, Archmage.
It's fact.
Pretty low, by the way.
Player's forces are under attack.
But okay. Kiwi gets this. Level 2 Alchemist as well. Surpassing... Oh, no way. Look at the base. Look at KiWiKaKi's base. That freaking madman is one of the very few players who goes for spike barricades. Are you kidding me? Against the footman harass, I guess. Oh, speed scroll, acid bump again. What an entertaining player.
Dude, Kiwi is amazing.
Yeah,
Kiwi,
and
we need... Oh, AM!
Oh my.
Priest! Heal! Heal!
If
This
only,
priest is so important.
If only he had Chain Lightning, but he was still level 1.
How is the Alchemist level 2 and the Farseer not?
Farseer went away for quite some time,
I feel like I was looking at like Parliament of Owls a little bit too much this game, maybe.
Yeah.
Sork's coming in now. Is Sork's like, aren't they kind of trash against Woofies and Headhunters?
I guess it depends. There's no Dispel on Kiwi's side.
Players'
Just
forces are under attack.
Beastery, and that's it. Like, Headhunter Kodo tier 3, I guess. Especially for Kodos, this should be good. To snipe them.
Tier 3 transition aided by Spike Barricade. Was that intentional or was that just a misclick?
Like, you saw the damage these footmen did, right? And Spike Barricades got buffed, so maybe there is usage to it?
How cool is this boy? KiWiKaKi, yo.
Yeah, maybe we have to pay him to play every week just for our entertainment.
We have to repurchase
Players'
these
forces are under attack.
Lucky Future shirts and have to send him one every week. Hopefully that's not enough incentive.
Yeah. This is fantastic. Creeping speed, of course, is good. Aiming for the red spot already. Hood of Cunning, meh. Like, this is really the worst. You could have gotten.
We need Crown of Kings here, boys. I'm telling you. Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah. All your ideas are like really revolutionary.
No, I'm aware that some of these ideas are perhaps not that good, but like Crown is good. Crown is good.
He doesn't care about this item, so he just left it there for a minute. But level 3 Alchemist and very close to level 3 Farseer. Oh, sending the Alchemist away. Solo experience. Wow. Pretty much perfectly level 3/3.
Isn't Clap gonna be pretty insane against this though?
Yes.
He does have Clap, right?
He has Clap.
Okay. If he was going Bash here, that would be
Players'
quite a
forces
shame.
are under
At
attack.
the moment, only level 1. Maybe that's why he's going for Sorceress, for quick adapt, which is coming. So, Invisible Mountain King into Clap, into wreck everything. And there's no disable on Kiwi's side.
But Kiwi has Heal Spray, right?
Kiwi has Heal Spray.
Okay. That's important. I guess that's why... maybe that's why Alchemist. You need the AoE heal against the Clap.
It's very good against the Footman, so at 2 stages of the game, the Alchemist makes sense.
Yeah.
He's also very good against Stormbolt with his high HP pool.
And Shadowhunter third.
Yeah. That's the disable.
Dude, who's the Quarterfinal on the Shadow? Let's go. First time ever in human history.
Makes sense to rise the armor of the Alchemist, though. Kiwi has quite an XP lead now. Burning Oil is coming.
Burning Oil. Double barracks, Burning Oil.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot of casters for Deathnote. And maybe the catapults are protected? Or he has another trick up his sleeve. I have no idea what this man is doing.
I like the lizard though. That's
Yeah.
smart.
Yep.
Berserkers. Oh, it's actually Boots of Quarterfinal on the Shadowhunter.
Okay.
Look out for that chakram damage, Neo.
Here we go. Level 4 Archmage, level 3 Mountain King.
Players' forces
Experience is 50-50. We have control magic and the wolves change side. That's a great clap, but speed scroll kind of negates that. The headhunters trying to take out these casters for the sorcerers. It's going well, but now clap into Blizzard! Oh my lord, this is a massacre. The heal scroll comes in a little too late. Finally, heal wave is ready. What a slaughter!
Heal scroll late was absolutely deadly. But it's still kind of even, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
How is Kiwi doing all this damage?
Berserkers.
Yeah, but is that supposed to work that way? Control magic again. Shouldn't use the whoopies anymore. Level 4 Alchemist. Acid Bomb, really good. Clap.
Heal Spray, so good though.
Oh yeah. And he has one of mana stealing. He can use that to get more heal spray. Oh, block on the Mountain King. If these are not the most entertaining games of the tournament, I don't know.
Dude, I hope Lynn is watching. Imagine if this by some miracle becomes new meta. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I would lose my mind pretty much every single game. This is just gorgeous.
Dude, if Kiwi levels up a little bit more, level 4 Farseer is going to be a big one. Level 3 Shadow is going to be a ginormous one.
Yeah.
A player's force.
Demos are coming as well. Deathnote has to lick his wounds. He's in upkeep now. Paying taxes. Kiwi as well. Let's see. Gold loss to upkeep. Okay. Deathnote is a little ahead. It's turtle time.
That this is even remotely working is already beautiful.
A player's forces are under
This
attack.
I'm not sure if it's going to work at the end of the day, but I mean, it is a big supply lead now for Kiwi.
Yeah. Also big experience lead. This fight got him so much XP. But what about level 5 Mountain King? Isn't that the solution?
That's pretty sick. But he's not very close.
No, it's one level away and the map is pretty much empty. Ooh,
why is there no items on Deathnote, by the way? Has he been selling everything?
I think so.
What did he get
used
from the
a potion
camp?
before. Pipe. So he sold the red camp one. He used the one from the lab that was the health stone.
Shadows level 3. Heal wards for Kiwi. and heal scroll, and let's go, boys.
He needs the heal scroll, that's for sure.
Look at
great
that
heal spray, great heal wave, and these demos are quite protected. The Blizzard can't reach. Good control on the Headhunters, constantly moving away out of the Blizzard. But that clap was great once again. But we do have the heal scroll. Oh, the Alchemist in trouble. Has an invul. Is he stunned for long enough? No. And Deathnote is forced into the TP.
It's working.
Dude, the value of the heal ward now. Oh my.
Look at the damage of the Demolishers, by the way. 145 max damage. That's like Dota damage.
That's completely surreal. He has 4 demos, 2-1 upgrade, and the Kodo, which is of course the upgraded Kodo as well.
Yeah, he one-shots these casters if they don't move.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Mountain King is so far away from 5.
That is so insane.
And how do you want to reach these demos in these chokes?
Does work on breakers, by the way. They don't care about spell immunity. Oh, Shadowhunter in trouble, though!
Another clap. Heal ward is helping a little. Speed scroll. Oh my god, this mad lad is getting this SH out, but the Farseer is dead.
It was still a kind of a good trade, though.
Dude, Deathnote took over the heal ward with control magic.
Oh, wow.
And now he got that thing.
Oh my god.
That's the best game I've seen in, like, this is such a great game.
Dude, the last time I saw this was WEC 2014.
Absolute Yumiko vs. Fly. Right?
On Nomad Isles.
Yep.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, one Demolisher dies. Deathnote is catching up. Main gold mines. 3,000 gold remaining. Farseer comes back. Level 4. That was expensive. And I think keeping the Shadowhunter alive has more value late game than the Farseer.
Yeah. This is mostly a breaker army. Farseer doesn't contribute much anyways.
Except, like, a little bit of chain lightning. This is so insane.
Look at the concave setup. You can tell he was a StarCraft player.
I love this so much. Thank you, Boona, for the 7-month resub. Thank you Protoys for 21 months. And thank you Tunetic for 37 months of resubbing. 40 in total. Love you guys for the longevity of your subs and you being with us. Peons everywhere scouting for expansion. Seems a little concerned. Deathnote has 1,000 gold. So smart.
Couldn't he have been able to squeeze in 1 or 2 Taurens here? Wouldn't they be insane against the Breakers?
It would be great blockers in these chokes that Last Refuge offers.
Like, if you don't go 4 demos, but instead only 2.
But you need the building. That does take a lot of time. I guess he doesn't want a 4th production building.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you Mentos Me for the 9-month resub.
If the human heroes get to 5-5, I think it's over. I think Kiwi can't allow that.
KiWiKaKi now losing more gold to upkeep than his opponent. Who gets the turtle? Kiwi sees this. Does he want to punch? Archmage far away. Solo experience for the Mountain King. This is now getting close to 5. Invis peasant scouting here as well.
Yeah.
All the tricks. All the tricks everywhere. Let's get rid of these trees. Let's have a big front line.
Oh, the first clap hits well.
What's the second already? No? Okay. Here we go. That's the second clap for sure. Mountain King down to 50%. Needs some healing on these headhunters. TP out by Deathnote. Wolves taken over as well, but no big losses for Kiwi. Only 2 headhunters.
Also quite a bit of AoE damage though. He's gonna heal that up with a heal spray once again. But there's no free healing for Kiwi, not really. Whereas the priests plus the Brilliance Aura will heal everything over time. However, priest numbers are very low. It's almost pure breakers.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ari. 10 euros to reach that daily goal. Thank you very much, my man. Hope we'll see each other next year, somewhere again. And I hope life is good for you, mate.
Tiny Great Hall time. Ooh. Another big benefit of Tier 3 Orc. Expensive, yes, but very fast.
5-5 is really, really, really close. We have mana potions, invul, heal scrolls, invul on both heroes, heal scroll on both heroes. Kiwi has to hold this expansion. Deathnote was banking for so long, investing 1,000 gold into items, and that's the Invis Mountain King. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the Headhunter's pretty exposed. Clap Blizzard combo. Kiwi is so fast with these reactions, though.
Breakers this one, though, still don't take too much damage. Kodo comes in for Devour. And if that Kodo survives, I think that one should be sniped, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
big heal scroll by Deathnote.
Archmage kinda low already, but hero focus isn't the name of the game at all. AoE damage everywhere. There's definitely more healing on Kiwi's side. 63 versus 59 supply. Deathnote backing off for now. Uh-oh, Alchemist, that's a big healer, and the heal scroll's on him as well. Heal wave coming in. Can he survive? Can he somehow survive? Needs that scroll, gets that scroll, and the Breakers are suffering.
Oh, everything's about to die, especially the Breakers.
Oh, Blizzard again.
Careful.
Archmage is super low! My god, Invul Potion 1 HP, and the Mountain King burns through his entire mana before level 5, and the Breakers, they're all falling! They're breaking! 42 supply left, Kiwi 25 supply lead. The Canadian is completely nuts.
Mains expire, and guess what? Deathnote can't really expand. He can try, but I don't think he has the time.
What a hold.
AM, what are you doing? What are you doing right there?
He's brave. He's definitely brave. There is a chain lightning. If he gets in range, Archmage is dead.
Jesus Christ.
Kiwi freaking Kaki.
Dude, he is the discovery easily of the quarter. Dude, I'm getting really proud of my victory versus him.
Dude, but poor Deathnote, he's trying everything. He's getting level 5 now, isn't he? Oh!
Look how hurt everything is.
If one thing wins him the game, it's level 3 Clap. And he got that unlocked. And level 3 Blizzard as well. Or is it Mana Potion? Mana Aura? Didn't decide yet. Dude, but Kiwi's mining.
There was so much focus on the Alchemist and he was so close to dying. But he didn't die. It was essentially a lot of damage going into nowhere.
Doesn't matter, still wins the fight. With his double healing. It's also pretty cool because he constantly has a healer wherever he needs one. This Shadowhunter was a little bit more to the right position. The Alchemist was more to the left, and so he had healing wherever he needed it.
Yeah, the splitting of the Berserker was absolutely key. Don't just have them all in one group and A-click with that, and then run into this insane Clap Blizzard combo.
Again, StarCraft skills.
Yeah.
Again, StarCraft skills. Woofies at a tower to deny the long distance mining. Let's have a total goal now, of course, completely swinging into Kiwi's direction. 400 gold plus 4 now. But Deathnote about to push this. This is do or die. Clap is sick, but it's alright for now. He has the healing against it as long as he keeps the Alchemist and the Shadowhunter safe. Speed scroll, re-engagement. Again, burning oil. Does a lot against these breakers. Oh, that Blizzard is good. Clap. Ooh, Mountain King into an invul. I feel like the hero is dying soon. He out-healed this human army. Completely with heal wave and heal spray.
1 or 2 kills away from level 5 Alchemist as well. Standing in the Blizzard, healing against it. Everything healing up here, and the AM dies. That must be the game. GG, Kiwi takes it back to a 1-1 with his own style. In one of the coolest games we've seen in a long time. And we just came from WGL.
For sure. 90 kills on units for KiWiKaKi. I would love to have a healing meter to show what the Shadowhunter and the Alchemist did in this game. That was so surreal. Crazy Kaki. What a hero. Even if he loses this game. Or this series in the end. My god, what a delivery here.
Thank you very much, Ari, for the 16 euros to reach the daily goal, he says. And Mentos Me, thank you for the 9 months. And Tunatic, thank you for the 40 months.
You gotta go down.
So Kiwi's in, no bugs here at the moment. Map 3 will be Concealed Hill to decide this best of 3 series. Winner goes up against Happy, by the way, in the semi-final.
Yes.
Hawk was victorious against Ankes 2-0. He was the big favorite there, of course. Starshape took out Music from South Korea, is now playing against Fourth, and might be the favorite there. So Hawk versus Starshape could be a thing in the second semi-final. So, map 3 decision time. Lots of chatting going on here. What's happening? Kiwi still on random. I don't think he's gonna go through with that.
Yeah, maybe he needs a little break after what just happened. That would be totally understandable.
Game 3. Guys, this has been a phenomenal series. Kiwi has been blessing us with amazing games, with tons of berserkers involved, and a very refreshing new style, unusual style of Orc Tier 3. Can he do it again? On Concealed.
I mean, we are both undeads back in the past. We all suffered so hard from orcs. But what Lin and Kiwi, like the joy they bring us in the past couple of weeks, it's unbelievable. I'm starting to become a big Orc fan, Remo, and it kind of worries me, but...
I've been an Orc fan for a while. Haven't you been hearing me obsessing about Lin and T-Focus's openings for the last...
Yeah, kind of like Bloodlust, and I heard you talking about like Tauren once or twice.
Orc is amazing. Orc is a super cool race. It's a shame it's so freaking hard to play. But, you know, you can take that as a badge of honor and pride as well. So, Kiwi is sticking with his own special build, which I like. I'm gonna have the early War Mill and Barracks, along with what must be a Farseer. Absolutely.
I'm super excited. If this would be the final best of 5, I would have, like, this would be a very, very, very good first final for the Ryzing Star Club. So far, pretty good investment by AMD into fun, for sure. Yeah, how can he make this work again? Oh, on Concealed Hill. I think for the Dragon Creep should be good.
Did you just hope for a KiWiKaKi in the grand final?
I said if this would be the final, it would be a great first final.
Imagine if Kiwi wins here and then he beats Happy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter what happens, right? We follow the winner of this game into the semi-final. Because whoever wins this, he's a hero. This series, the base race in game 1, the mass armies in game 2, I have no idea what's happening now.
And I wonder how Deathnote's going to adjust now. He's like, okay, you play Headhunters. You play a lot of Headhunters, and then late game we're going to have a couple of demos as well. Plus, tons of healing. Dude, in before he goes tier 3 Orb of Fire to reduce the healing.
That would be crazy. But I guess it's more about the AoE of healing than the single target as it is with Undead.
I mean, he was super close to killing the Alchemist plenty of times.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And yeah, normally against Orc, you're in kind of an arms race as human, and you don't have time to ever go tier 3. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen human tier 3 against Orc. But Kiwi's playing a different style. I think tier 3 should be the way to go, actually. Now that I think about it. Because you're not going to kill him before he gets tier 3. So why not just go tier 3 yourself?
Like, frag shards would be pretty insane, no? They are pretty insane against everything, but...
Paladin is always good. I mean, it keeps your MK from getting 5, but that's not very reliable anyways.
Yeah, maybe more... like, Devotion Aura is also a great addition.
Oh, and Inner Fire as well. Inner Fire is always good. That is certainly the big disadvantage here by Kiwi's army. He doesn't have Dispel, but it doesn't matter that much against Slow, because all of his units are ranged anyways. Slow is the most effective always against melee units.
And he has great speed scroll timing so far.
Knights on paper can make sense, but Knights can also die very, very, very fast to focus fire.
So tech this time way faster for Kiwi. No mass murder this time in the early game. Of course, level advantage for the human, as it always is.
You know what I'd like to see? Boots on the AM. And try to pressure single Headhunters here and there. First Headhunter was already killed at the fountain. Kill did go to the creeps, but Headhunter still fell. And without defend, you just get bullied around the map by these Headhunters. So early defenders once again coming in.
Are under attack.
And early spiked barricades.
This was not a misclick, yep. That's his plan against the Footman burrow attack.
When a building is in construction, do you also take damage from barricades? Because that would be pretty helpful against like tier 2 pushes and stuff.
I really don't know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait, can he do the... Ah, with Acid Bomb he can actually do the red spot this quick.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm such a lover for Acid Bomb. Claws plus 12.
Not the greatest. With this mass strat, auras are always the best. Well, auras are just in general always the best here.
Yeah. Okay, tier 3 right away. No beast to we get troll regeneration. I'm not sure if we saw this before.
Yeah, must have.
Ah, Panda is the addition now. No MK. Wait, is he just running into this army? Okay, can't fight. I don't think Kiwi wants to fight if there's defend, which there is.
Is Panda level 3 really better than MK level 3? Oh, like, surround!
Oh, that was
nice surround there.
Nice.
Trying to transfer the TP. Does he get it? He's blocking
work.
himself!
Whoa! 10 HP! But rest of the army cut off. Deathnote not following him. I think like a big thing is Drunken Haze. You can't dispel it. It's gonna be a lot of damage over time and the miss chance.
That's true. But Clap also has slow, which is basically also
true
damage reduction.
Yeah.
And his movement speed reduction. Drunken Haze also has movement speed reduction, but the Clap has bigger movement speed reduction, and that goes great with Blizzard. Yeah, AM will have to retrain to Blizzard again. Water Elementals are pretty awful against mass berserkers like this. And I would really like to see tier 3. But
Deathnote, what's he doing? Double Sanctum so far? He has a lot of resources which he spent on something. Didn't see it.
You know what would be really good against this Kiwi style actually? Fast expansion. Perhaps questionable on this map, but on LR, certainly good.
Yeah, maybe he didn't know about the Kiwi style. But isn't there also a great timing push with like Wolves, Acid Bomb, and the 40 supply Headhunters?
I mean, by that time the expansion is long finished though. And just mass footies might be good enough. I don't know.
Acid Bomb's gonna wreck the footies, so... I think one base tier 3 might work better than the Expo. Makes you a lot more vulnerable. Then the wolves can go into your main. I don't know. Second big spot.
Yeah, creeping the red raid. Big experience from this camp here. Gonna be double level 3s. I hope he goes for Chain Lightning this time. The Woofies really didn't do much against the Breakers last game.
Because, like, super quick control magic as well. We have an expansion, by the way. Deathnote is going for it. Out of Giant Strength. Not lucky. No aura again.
Oh, the wolf! The wolf got slowed by the sorceress. That is really suspicious. That is extremely suspicious.
Okay. Scout didn't work. The spy got caught. Double level 3 for Deathnote. On the other side, double level 3 as well. Pretty much 50-50 so far. Shadowhunter third again. Upgrades again.
Let's see, is he gonna slow down the wolf again? Yeah, slow again. Okay, Kiwi must know there's an expansion over there.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, he's tier 3, he can just Tiny Great Hall. It's basically the same amount of money that the human paid, around 600 gold. And looks like that's exactly what the Shadowhunter is waiting for.
This army is really not that great so far. But yeah, he's opening this up. Spanking a little. Doesn't take too much time.
Two base in Orc versus Human. That is not something we see every day.
Mr. Bob Dylan once sang, and the times, they are changing, and it's so true in this matchup. And this is the exception, but it's so much. This matchup, it doesn't really matter what level, what region, it's always fun.
Think back to the tower push meta.
The Firelord tower rushes, man. How boring were these games? Of course, you can always pretend that it's great for like 8 minutes, but it's not.
Yeah. But even without the Firelord, before he came into fashion, it was just tier 2 tower pushes all the time. Infi and TH every game. Yeah. And romantic.
There could be a creep jack. Acid bomb. Not doing too much. We have the flute, which is good. Would be insane on KiWiKaKi, of course. But the army in general, low damage. Might not even be worth keeping.
Forces are under attack.
Expo up. Reinforced defenses researched. And Kodo aura coming. Plus the defense upgrade. So far, 1 Kodo headhunters. Shadowhunter 0 experience. About, yeah. Pushing into this expo. Is Deathnote ready? 62 supply, looking good. Kiwi only 50 speed scroll to surpass the breakers. Blizzard transition has happened already. He just wants the casters. Reduce the number of Sorks, especially the Sorks, in focus fire. But how to get out there?
Yeah, he's kind of stuck back there. Blizzard coming in. Drunken Haze, Rain of Fire, Breath of Fire. That's a lot of damage. Heal scroll, was it committed already? No, there it is. Massive heal scroll right there.
And he's hurting his own units. He's hurting his own footmen. They're falling rather quickly. Aiming for this Archmage. Stutter stepping from these headhunters. Is Kiwi just owning this fight?
Mana is running out.
Okay.
No more heal spray. Only 1 more heal wave. Deathnote still with the supply lead.
There's a little harass coming. This will only interrupt mining for a little. Kiwi is banking so hard. Going for more items, I guess. Heal scroll, invo potion. Stolen from Deathnote's shop. But yeah, he needs that heal spray. And he needs that heal scroll, I guess. This time the timing's way better.
Where's the army? It says 66 supply for Deathnote. I don't see it.
No. 2 footmen are at the expansion, but that's about it. But there's seriously no mana. Yeah, Kiwi can't stay in this.
But there's no slow yet. He could just perhaps walk away.
The team is dropping so low.
A player's forces are under attack.
Has to run.
Backpack would be amazing. No, more and more. He's overstaying his welcome. He's losing an unnecessary amount of units so far. Does he just want to buy time? Deathnote is running away in supply.
Trying to get to the fountain. Oh, that could be a nice idea. Just buy time over there. But the 2 footies, dude, they disabled mining for such a long time. Only now it's reestablished.
And he has 800 gold. He's just refusing to break upkeep.
At the fountain, it's hard to kill these orc units. Yep. And Kiwi can play so much more confidently with his heroes now. He doesn't have to worry about Stormbolt at all this game.
Yeah. And I think the healing is just enough against the Breath of Fire Blizzard combo.
A player's forces are under attack.
If these heroes do get to 5-5 though, the AoE damage is insane.
But it's so far away and there's pretty much nothing left.
Yeah. But we are on 2 base, so we could be staying for quite a while in this game, and training could keep on happening.
Plus 29 damage on the Alchemist, by the way. 90 max damage rolls on the level 3 Alchemist. Packing quite a punch, but what's it worth against Mass Breakers? Deathnote, nice Breath of Fire. Heal spray immediately, but the Farseer is quite low. Kodo has not eaten yet. Alchemist is out of position and out of mana.
Priests are dying quickly, but now, once again, the AoE is going to come in towards these Berserkers. There's no AoE healing anymore by Kiwi. 1 big heal scroll. There we go. But that's the last bit. But it's just always barely enough for Kiwi to stay in there. Just barely enough to not have to TP out.
Oh, that was a nice Breath of Fire for level 4. So, I'm curious. Gold lost to upkeep. Our new graphic, that is 1,250 gold for Deathnote. Now Kiwi is following.
He's getting backpacked, by the way. I love that.
Yeah. And again, Demolishers added to the mix. He can't afford that now.
That Sentry Ward is really helpful, by the way, for Deathnote. Tells him exactly when to come in for the defense. Next heal scroll. Becoming ready. I would have loved to see Invis cast on Deathnote and try to steal that heal scroll. But, oh, not even a depth training on the Sorks, actually.
Huh.
Mortar teams are coming in.
Without tier 3.
Yeah, they don't really do... Against demos, it could be nice, but
maybe he wants to send them to the Great Hall.
That's a lot of damage, though. There's a lot of damage on this Town Hall.
Is it enough? Nice zap, level up. Oh, big breath of fire, but the heal scroll is ready, and the right clicks are so strong with the first 2 demolishers. Yes, he's gonna lose like 3 headhunters more. Is he? Is he? Oh!
5 headhunters died for this. That's more gold than the expansion.
But he can just run, like... He can just run with supply now, right? Deathnote is supply stuck. He can't go into 80. He can go for items, of course, but Deathnote... Like... Kiwi will go into 70, 75 plus items.
How cool is this, dude?
This series again.
KiWiKaKi. What a player.
What a snipe. Like, the arrival of the 2 demolishers.
Yeah. And Deathnote, despite the sentry ward, wasn't ready.
Yeah.
The Coda Aura plus demos. Guys, the damage is insane.
Forces are under attack.
And the damage rolls from the alchemist.
Neck and supply.
Yeah.
Oh, not enough lumber for the power build right now. That hurts.
Yeah, total gold difference is swinging into the Canadian favor as well. We have a couple of more contributors here. Thank you, Relaxed Game, for 100 bits. Whoop whoop dee for the sub, and Dr. Kynes for the sub as well. Dude, my laptop is so far away, I can barely read these names. Sorry if I butcher some of them. You have to double check for me, Remo.
I think it was Wub TV, but
TV. So
I think that I hope you can forgive us. I think it's fine. So here we go. Kiwi going in again. Honestly, Kiwi hasn't been getting many more kills. Shadowhunter is still level 1, which is not exactly what he wants. Alright, here we go again. Burning oil, looking pretty good actually. I never thought I would say that one day.
Against this, it's really nice to have something against the breakers. And they're untouched.
Look at the breakers.
Virgin demolishes.
Is demos the answer to breakers?
I don't know, dude, but it looks really, really, really good. These breakers are melting against the burning oil. Ouch! Heal scroll timing again. So great. Paladin Panda super low. Has nothing to heal himself. TP out. Can he zap him? Yes, he can. Panda falls. Deathnote is in deep, deep, deep trouble. He's breaking this again with ease. 2 attack upgrades on the demolishers, and he wrecks bases. I'm losing my mind. Remo lost the connection. What a series. What an unbelievable series. At WGL, Remo wrecked his headset. Maybe he wrecked his entire router this time. Maybe it's a chance to jump on these demolishers. But oh my god, this Archmage Hex comes in. Zap comes in. This must be game. This must be game. It is! GG KiWiKaKi. The sickest orc play I've seen in a long time. NA represent. OMG. So good. So good.